Hello. Welcome to Heart Healthy Cooking on a Budget. I am Denise Castile. I'm the founder and executive director of Fresh Start for Your Heart. Fresh Start for Your Heart is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. I started it because I wanted to bridge the heart healthy food, financial, and education gap that exists for so many people newly diagnosed with heart disease by way of a heart event. Recently, we have added to our focus heart disease awareness, and particularly for our youth ages 11 to 16, because we believe that if we could get to them early, that we can eradicate heart disease altogether. All right, so we are excited that you're here. This whole thing with cooking and coming to you and putting these videos on, this started as a result of being home, sheltering in place, and it's just kind of taken off. So we've been doing these, I don't know, 8, 9 weeks. This might be the 9th video. It's so many that I can't even go back and tell you all of the ones we've done before. I used to try to do that. And the other thing, we started a YouTube channel. So super duper excited about that. You can go back, if this is your first time with us, you can go back and look at all of the other videos, okay? Now, today, we are making something that, using a type of meat that we have never used before, and that meat is, or that we've ever cooked before. We don't use the meat. You guys. Okay, we are making today savory roasted pork tenderloin. Yes! Does that excite you? Me too. So I want to talk a little bit about what we're going to do. We're going to create a rub. We're going to take some spices and create a rub. And of course, we're going to rub that on the pork tenderloin. And the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to kind of brown it on both sides on top of the stove, because that's going to sear all of those spices in there. And then we're going to pop it in the oven. Okay? All right. And what we'll do is what we always do. I'll do the cooking. I'll start it on top of the stove. And then I won't keep you for all of that, but I'll show you the finished product. Good? Okay. All right. I knew you would be excited about that. So I want to talk a little bit about the notion of, is pork tenderloin healthy? Is it? It's pork. Can folks with heart issues, can we do that? Here's what they say. Pork provides a wide array of vitamins and minerals, along with high quality protein. Pork tenderloin happens to be the leanest cut of pork that you can buy. Oh! And that's a good thing for the heart health, right? Meaning less saturated fat along with less total fat than other cuts of pork, okay? So we've made an awesome choice. In fact, here's what the American Heart Association considers pork tenderloin an extra lean, heart healthy protein. Yes, so we are winning. They go on to say, in fact, a 3-ounce cooked portion provides 122 calories, 22 grams of protein, and 3 grams of total fat, and 1 gram of saturated fat. Huh. Yay! It's also a great source of B vitamins. Yay! So some of these I can't pronounce, but I will put in when we post it, okay? So I am excited about that. I have all my spices out. I want to go over to, yes, I think that's fine. We're going to leave him like that. And the oven should be on 400, and it should be, do not put the meat in a cold oven. Okay, so we're not going to put our meat in a cold oven. Okay. It says any fat you want to trim off. All right, so we want to trim off any fat. And there is a little. You're probably wondering, where is Miss Shirley? So if you've never been with us before, Miss Shirley is my mom. And Miss Shirley wasn't feeling very good. So she went up and was going to rest a little bit until dinner is ready. And she's already done her part. You might be saying, well, what are you going to have with it, Denise? Well, I'm so glad you asked. We are going to have some green beans and some sweet potatoes, right? So when you think about pork, don't you usually think sweet potatoes? Yeah, well, we do, and that's what we're having. So she got that stuff ready early today, and we are actually recording this on Sunday, the 14th of June, okay? So be sure to get all of the fat off. So that's what I'm doing now. And turn him over, see what we're working with. Yeah, it's got a little bit on the back. Yeah. So how was your weekend? If you're watching this after a weekend. Yeah. Mine was pretty busy. I had some online virtual meetings to attend, so it was pretty busy. Pretty busy. We are really getting the hang of this whole not going any place and just having meetings and only dressing from the waist up. So I don't know. I don't know how things will be when we go back to normal. I don't know. Just don't know, guys. So at any rate. So what else is happening? What else is going on with you? Not much? Yeah? Well, when you see tomorrow, well, you're going to be watching this on a Monday, so I can say this. When you see the post for Tuesday, our little secret is finally out of the bag, and that is that we are hosting an event on October the 10th. Yes, it's a fundraiser. We're super duper excited. I'm not going to spoil it because I want you to still read it. I don't want you to say, oh, I saw Monday's post. I don't have to look at Tuesdays. Yeah, you do. But we talk about that in there. There's a flyer about it. And truth be told, we have been talking about this for actually before COVID. And it's actually, I'm so glad that we followed our minds and we went that day. So we had our, do you remember us having our Start Healthy, Stay Healthy event in February? That was our contribution to Heart Month for February. So, so we had that event, and as a result of that event, if you know what happened, I'll just give you the quick version. We were kind of kicked out of our location. So we had been planning it for some time. We were subsequently kicked out of our location because they said they could not accommodate children. Yikes! So, oh, that's not fat. That's actually meat. Ooh, keep that. Okay, so, so we had to find a new place. So we found a new place, but as we were trying to find a new place, I called several different places. So one of those people called me back. And when I saw that she had called me and that's what she was calling me about, admittedly, I did not respond until after our event. Well, she said, why don't you come in? Why don't you come in and see the facility? I would love to talk to you about other events that you're planning. And we did. We went in and we love the facility. The facility is amazing. And so just like that, they became our top sponsor for this event because we're using their facility. And oh my gosh, when you see it, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, that is amazing, Denise. It is. So like I said, I don't want to give too much away. I want you to see what it says there. Okay. Our rub is made up of, I thought I had everything that I needed. I do not. So it's made up of a teaspoon of salt, of kosher salt. And guys, I'm really roughing it today. I don't have my spoons out, but I've gotten so good at this thing, I just kind of go for it. So the other thing, this is a spice we've never cooked with before. That is smoked paprika. Did you know that there's such a thing as smoked paprika? Yes. Nice, right? And then they want us to put half a teaspoon of black pepper. All right. And again, you know what? We've gotten so good at this thing, we don't even have to measure. How about that? Okay. All right, so we're going to stop with that. And then parsley. They want us to put 2 teaspoons of parsley. It's tickling my nose. It's probably about to happen. It's going to happen, everybody. I'm going to sneeze. Okay. They also want us to put some oregano. This is going to be an amazing rub, right? So we put 2 teaspoons of oregano. And then all of a sudden now all of our recipes have cumin in it. Remember last week we made those kebabs, which were amazing. But we had cumin in our marinade. Well, we've got it in our rub today. Okay, so we've got our cumin. Oh, that's only a teaspoon. We don't want to go crazy like I am. Okay, and then they want us to put something else. Oh, they don't want us to put this, but you know how we do here. We're going to add a little cayenne. Why? Because we wanted to have a little bite. Okay, so we add a little cayenne just for a little bite. That's our own little special twist to the recipe. There was a little bit of a ruckus. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of mix that all together. Can you see that? See our little rub, see that? Ooh, doesn't that look amazing? Yes. Now, just as its name implies, we're going to rub it and put it on there. Oh, so excited. And it doesn't have to cook very long. It does not have to cook very long. All right, so we're gonna put our rub all over there. Oh, it just seems like it's gonna be so good. And this, we have this is actually half of it. Miss Shirley had gotten this and she had cooked the other half, and we had this part left. So so will you try it? Do you eat pork? It's okay, remember? Okay, so we're going to put this in the skillet, and we're gonna probably do about 5 to 7 minutes on each side, okay? So we can kind of sear it and get those spices in there. And then we're gonna put it uncovered in the oven, okay? On a 400 degree, all right? And then I will show you, I'll take pictures to show you each step of the way, okay? So see that? Isn't that beautiful? Yes. Okay, now you go. I'm gonna go put this in. I'll do it now, so you can see me do it now, but then you are gonna be on your way, all right? And then I'm gonna go check on Miss Shirley. Okay, everybody. I will keep you posted. I'll post the recipe and the pictures, and we'll see you next week, okay? All right, have an amazing week this week. All right, bye.